this shit, this versus shit is spawning a lot of conversations too. You heard the KRS one on Fat Joe's?
Say smoke.
He said, song for song.
He said, what we doing? What the battle? Or, oh, song for song. He said, LL wouldn't survive. I'm just saying, Joe. I'm just saying, Joe. I got 27 albums. I said, damn.
I went and looked at his catalog. Because, you know, he one of my favorite old school artists. I went and looked at his catalog. I said, damn, this nigga.
He got 27 albums.
And it's not like he don't got some slaps on each of them shits. It might be like one song, but it's hard. Like, because, I mean, KRS-One is he's one of the architects of like being lyrical with being almost limited to his flow. In the beginning of his career, where it was almost still the right, you know what I'm saying? It was still almost the hip hop, but he was flipping that. And then when he got those beats, listen, the first track that I could remember that my niggas did when we was younger and they was doing rap songs and they did a group rap song was off the Bridges Over beat. And I still remember that shit to this day. And I'm like, yo, whose song is this? And Cole told me who it was. And I went and did my homework. And I'm like, KRS-One is just super nice. Like, I just... but...
so it's Cool G Rap?
Yeah, Cool G Rap's one of the best rappers ever. But, this conversation, I don't know if he can't stand, because LL got some hits too, bro.
LL got hits for the full duration of hip hop.
Yeah. Yes. Almost, because this last 10 years we haven't really got that. Not really. These last 10 years?
I don't know.
I mean, 2010.
Checking for James. I ain't been checking for James since This Is For My Number One.
That's crazy. That song just popped up on my shit, but
I ain't gonna front. That nigga had a little run. His last run, he had that shit with J-Lo.
Yeah, he was milking it, but
I hated that nigga.
Yeah. That's when I would. I mean, I always see the old school artists. He was in my top. You know, KRS, LL. That Hasbro was even popping. I was like, whoa. I said, alright, like, let's just stick to movies. He had SWAT out that year. He dropped that. I'm like, alright.
Boy, it was hot. You shot at home. I was like, whoa, wait now. What's wrong with this 80s baby? He's tripping.
But then when you go back and listen to his earlier shit, he was super.
He was so he was like, I don't want to compare it like that, but I'm just talking like skill. Like you could look at him like Fab. You know, niggas ain't want to fuck with Fab. You'd be like, nah, niggas don't really want to fuck with Fab.
Like in the beginning, he showed you his gangster shit. Then he found out that he could do girl songs, and niggas never called it. I mean, certain niggas tried to call his name out, but you get called the hip hop raccoon, you're not gonna fuck with him like that no more.
Looking like a hip hop raccoon, I said.
Yeah. And then the shit with Cannabis was just like, I ain't really like how he handled that and why he did that, but
I was trash.
It's hip hop and
it's just like we played a little snippet of Cannabis shit before DMX first.
Yeah. Cannabis was super nice, bro. Like, and if people act like
so you know that shit was about him saying, "Let me borrow the mic for y'all."
Yeah. Well, that's a mic on your arm. Let me borrow that. And I was like, yo, bro, listen.
That do sound.
But I mean,
man, that sound crazy, bro. That sound crazy. That's like a nigga telling Mike. That's like a nigga telling Mike.
In the scheme of the rap, he baked up Meth, he baked up Red, he baked up DMX, and he baked up him by saying that. But LL was on top of the game at that point.
Sorry, so you can't say, bro.
That's what I mean by I ain't like how he handled it, but it's hip hop.
You can't ask Mike to take the last shot. You gotta let that nigga pass that to you.
You took the last shot last night. Let me borrow that.
Let me borrow. Let me get that. Chill, Mike. I got this.
Can't tell Michael Jackson let me borrow those shoes.
Yeah, nigga Tito can't tell a nigga your
but we not gonna act like round 2 ain't go at LL. Second round knockout? That's what it was called?
Second round knockout.
Yeah. But he said one of the most poison lines. But you ain't gonna act like I ain't got the skills to eat a nigga.
You ain't even got the skills. Slap me.
Listen, man, I know this
cannabis was
shit
nice,
is new, but that shit was gay
that shit
when I was little. That was out of line.
I was like...
And we was like, whoa, what he said? Why he say that?
Why he...
So he wrote that. Why
would LL want to eat
You know what I mean? I'm talking about rapping.
You could have said that.
So many different
Well,
ways.
you could have said, but you ain't got the skills in the rap battle like me.
I kept going. It'd have been cool. I didn't even let that rap.
What is that? Oh, that was corny, but the rest of these bars, he's killing
Because
it.
that wasn't fire. Like, it wasn't like that needed to be said.
That did not need
It wasn't like that shit meant anything but what you said. So you tripping.
And then we not gonna act like on KRS side like MC Shan ain't go crazy on him too. It's just that certain names is just like, oh wow. And then when they do drop their oh wow track,
he told them niggas the bridge is over.
The bridge is over, bro.
Like, bye. There's nothing they can do. And like you can rap your best shit, bro. That nigga told you.
It don't matter. It's a rap.
This is over. Put it bye.
But that would be cool though. But both of them for some reason want to battle Jay-Z too.
Niggas on whole dick.
Yeah.
Why? Your songs ain't better than his.
Yeah, and I mean Swiss and Tim probably could get Hove out.
Son, you really think LL Cool J could fuck with?
You think Tim and Swiss could get Hove out?
Yeah.
Alright. So it depends who he's going
hold
against.
On. Niggas, see.
I'm gonna throw a name out there.
I'm
gonna let you.
Wait a minute. Niggas think. Hold on.
I don't think Snoop. I don't think LL or KRS-One could bring out Hove.
Wait a minute.
Go ahead.
Son, niggas be disrespectful, bro. They had DMX and Snoop against each other.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Mm-hmm. DMX, who arguably had the best 18 months ever in hip hop, right? 3 albums, since multi-platinum, all this shit, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, Snoop Dogg is Snoop Dogg. If they can get them, why the fuck niggas think they can't get Hov? Timberland, bro.
But that's Timberland and Swiss. That's why I said
this is what I'm saying. I ain't talking about.
But
this
now,
is their shit.
But now is the opponent.
Bro, where do the fucking playlist is drop at after it's finished? Title.
Oh well, and you can listen to the whole shit, right? Right.
That's where I was just playing the shit from, bro.
All right, that's what's up.
Look.
I got Spotify. They don't do nothing like that.
Look.
I'm hungry.
Go back.
You can listen to all of them.
Switch to that.
Okay. That's all. But now the topic of discussion would be who would bring Hov out, as what opponent would bring Hov out. I don't think LL Cool J or KRS-One would bring Hov out. Who do you think would bring Hov out?
Who I think could bring Hov out? I thought X could bring Hov out. I ain't gonna hold you. Because as evidently as you seen, you tally your score, you gave this nigga a few points, you know. I understand. You see the numbers, you're like, damn. So I understood.
Because when DMX played that song with Hov, and Hov played that same song with his verse, that's Hov point.
You know, so you see my score.
Hov.
You see my score. And that's my
15-5.
Yeah.
Hov gonna beat somebody like 19.
Yeah, 15 what I had 14-6.
15-5.
I had 15-5. And that was honesty.
Ice Cube.
You can't cook, bro.
I can't cook.
Niggas really wild, bro.
Nah, I'm thinking it's hard.
Yo, how many? Yo, the fact that I know this nigga's work makes it worse. And I know all these niggas work. But the fact that I know where he can go.
Yeah, Hov is gonna go too many bags. then he gonna get cocky at the end and just be like, just play all my shit.
Him? And you asked me who they could get him out for. Him, you know why? Because they cool.
Yeah, but he watching.
And he a heavyweight. Yes, he's gonna kick his ass. But people,
I'm only giving M probably one song, and it depends what song Hov play against that song.
Palms are sweaty. Knees, arms spaghetti.
Yeah.
Red,
but if Hov play Song Cry right there, that Song Cry for him.
He could play a couple tracks for that.
He could play a couple. He could hit him with his own shit and hit him with Moment of Clarity.
That's why I was about to he could go Black Album on that nigga and it's over.
Yeah, or he could hit him with Renegade with that and it's over. Like, it's so. I don't see a song that Eminem could win. Cause then if you come out and try to play I'm Slim Shady, I'm gonna be like, bro, if y'all don't get this white nigga off my fucking camera.
If he played that whole playing Hard Knock Life.
I don't know. Damn, Nas?
No.
Nas don't got.
Bro, Eminem, and this is why. This is why it's gonna be him. Cause
why Eminem keep trying to do songs with Rihanna?
Bro, listen to why it'll be Eminem. Hov and Eminem on verses. The numbers is going to be astronomical.
Yeah, they getting like 10
there are people that are really going to have Hov as the underdog.
Listen.
Yo, Nuts.
What posse cut Eminem playing?
The shit when he was going at Ja Rule. With Busta Rhymes. I'm saying, he's gonna be the underdog.
Any song he played that he got 50 Cent featured on is trash.
Yo, you think
they do not sound good together?
You think if
Hov could just hit him with Coming of Age and that shit?
Bro, you think if they do lock in that niggas don't have
I'm
Eminem?
softer than my next door neighbors because they see me hopping out the coop. Nah, I say he too nice. Fuck it. Don't call nobody. Let him call him out. He probably.
T.I. talking stupid. He want to get turned to fairy dust.
T.I.
I know your whole catalog. I brought you up to New York around Brooklyn niggas. I brought your whole album. Brought it around each one.
Yeah, cause 50 probably
got that,
still
kid.
got you, bro.
50 would have kicked his ass. And he was tripping. So
one more that I want to talk about real quick.
Chris and Usher?
Yeah, cause CB, man, listen.
Niggas be watching us, bro.
I love Chris Brown, bro. But Usher is Usher. Like, I don't know what he mean by, like, I could do a whole verses with just features alone.
Okay.
And then he goes, I'll skip. I'm busy doing nothing. And then he had the video of him doing the Willie on the 4-wheeler.
I seen that. So you think niggas is watching us though? Cause I did said that.
Yeah, niggas is watching us.
That's like the third time this shit happened, bro.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, cause even I was telling somebody about the shit when the whole shit was going down a couple months ago, and I put the picture up of Nipsey Hussle going like this to the car cop, and I put WND, what would Nip do? And then Revolt put the same picture up with the same caption like a week later, trying to be slick.
Same shit.
Don't be slick because it's a week later. Like, we love y'all. I would love for y'all to take off. We could do business with Revolt.
Just tag the name, nigga.
Yeah, I'd love to be on Revolt. You know what I'm saying?
All you got to tag the name. Yo.
All we asking for from people is to keep our IP. That's it. Whatever else we doing, we doing.
Just hit that tag, man.
And like, what's the name said from the JVP, man? Sometimes you gotta turn shit down. Cause you never was a millionaire.
You watch Benny on Joe Biden?
That's where I get the quote from. So if a good deal comes to the table and you could turn something down, you could do it. Cause I'm doing this independent, and if the number don't look right for me, and it's not helping core kids, not helping my moms with the asthma treatment,
what we talking about?
what we talk about. But yeah, I think that's why I always bring it up. Like, yeah, the views might not be crazy and all that, but I think a certain select few of people is watching us, and that's why I feel like I want to keep going strong. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was going to ask you, like, you see yourself doing this at 40?
Yeah.
45?
I told you what I'm doing.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna talk about it here because I told you what I'm doing, bro.
Yeah, but
By that time, that's gonna be, and I'm gonna be still like this. Man.
Chris Brown and Usher.
God willing.
I was going through both their catalog, and I think the Shade Room posted a couple posts like back-to-back songs. Chris Brown got some shit, bro. Don't get me twisted, but it's just
20 songs.
Another thing that he got.
No, I'm just saying. I thought you were gonna say
you just gotta select
20
20 songs, but it's just like what we were saying earlier with the conversation we was having earlier. It's a generation gap, right? Where your R&B doesn't really sound like R&B. Because you're going to try to play your hits.
It's not a rap battle.
Yeah, you're going to try to play your hits. And most of your hits are up-tempo R&B where you know what I'm saying? I mean, and then some of them, but...
You think he know that?
Chris Brown? I think that he going to try to pull from his bag, though.
No, like I'm saying, the way he behaving. You think he know that way? Like, nah, I'm too busy.
I think he really think he could kill Usher in the verses. I think maybe because he knows the climate of the watcher. But this isn't Jada and Fab where the same age limit is watching. This isn't Snoop and DMX where the same age limit is watching. This is Chris Brown, the girls that been watching you since 2005 to now. And then this is Usher. The girls that been watching him since 92 with Puff. And he was like 9.
It was like 9, 6, 9, 5.
No. Remember, he was real young.
Right.
That had to be like 9-4 or some shit like that. Till now. Bro, listen, it's just different.
Big wasn't around.
It's just different. Usher is just different.